So today I wanted to do a little video on listening and listening skills. Maybe you're a musician who wants to improve your listening skills. Maybe you want to be able to hear bass better, or maybe you're someone who just wants to appreciate music in a little deeper way, or perhaps you want to understand a little bit more about jazz music specifically. So that's what I'm going to be talking about today. So, boy oh boy, listening, writing, listening skills. And these are just some ideas that I've had over the years that you might try, and perhaps some of this stuff might be good. First, I'd say it's really important to listen on really good speakers, or the best speakers that you can get, and with a good system if you have it. And secondly, you want to be in a listening environment where you don't have any distractions. So, you might think about turning off cell phones or TVs or whatever. In any case, you should be able to focus in on just the listening part to try these exercises out. So, what I'd recommend is getting some recordings, and I'll just list a few off here that I think are really good. And this is not to say that there's other great jazz music or other great music to listen to, but these three recordings that I wanted to share have really good, they're really good recordings, and the bass in particular you can hear really clearly, and that's why I like them. Let me back up for a quick second. I think it would be important to start maybe just listening to a trio context, because you get, melody and rhythm and bass, all these very fundamental elements of music. It's a good place to start. In any case, so I chose three trio recordings, piano, bass, and drums, to share with you. The first one is, boy, this pen is going. I'm going to try it in red. Oscar Peterson, We Get Requests. That's the name of the record. And it has Ray Brown on bass. And it's just Oscar just plays beautifully on the record, but that's not the point. The point is that the bass is recorded so well. It's really up front in the recording. You can really hear it. And the other two that I wanted to share with you are Chick Corea Now He Sings, Now He Sobs. Okay, classic Blue Note record. I think it's 1968, maybe 1969. Any case, and then the last one, Keith Jarrett. Standards, Volume 2. And he has other wonderful records, really of the same nature, that are excellent. I like this one. It's a little more approachable, maybe, on some level. There's some beautiful simplicity about the record that I really love. In any case, so you might check out these three records. I'm sure that you can download them, or maybe you can pick them up somewhere. And I think there's a few things that you might think about just in terms of listening skills. You might just put these records on and really just focus in on one instrument at a time, and really try to block out the others and see if you can really key in on each instrument. So that would be my first recommendation, is to listen to each instrument at a time. Oops. At a time. You know, just listen to the drums for one track and just really like think about what that would look like. So the other part of this listening skill is about visualization, you know. Visualization. So you're trying to visualize what that would look like if that person were playing drums right in front of you or playing bass right in front of you. You know, we have so much YouTube, and you could just YouTube these guys and watch them play. And but this takes it one step further, because we have a lot of recorded music, and a lot of it is great, and maybe you'll be able to appreciate it just a little bit more. Okay, so then you've got this listening to each instrument at a time. Then the next thing that you can do is start listening to two instruments at a time and making the combinations. So 3, listen to 2 instruments at a time. And see if you can visualize that and do all of the combinations. Do piano and drums, or bass and drums, or bass and piano. And then try to listen to 3 instruments at a time. And that would be the next step, is listen to all 3. And I think that that is a very hard skill. Can you visualize 3 instruments playing at the same time? That's tough. I think any more than that, I think it gets really, cloudy. But a good skill, a really good skill to try. And then, let's see. And then lastly, my last recommendation, at least for this video, is to turn your music up. Turn it up so that, well, let me back up for a second. I think I learned a lot about listening years ago, when I had a college roommate who used to turn the music up so loud that we couldn't converse. We couldn't talk to each other. And so it made me have to kind of key into the music and really listen critically to the music. So, you know, turn your speakers up and check it out. So there's some ideas for you. We can do some more listening skills like this, and some other ideas that I have, but I just wanted to present this to you for now, and maybe I'll actually add a few more recordings that I think are really good to check out, at least trio for now. So thanks so much for watching. Talk to you soon. Bye.